Hi guys, welcome to my channel, Miss O Audiobk. Today I'll be doing chapter 4 of the 14 goldfish. I hope you guys enjoy this and let's get started. Who were you expecting? He asks. The tooth fairy? He seems like a 13-year-old boy, but when I look really closely I can see hints of my grandfather. The weary blue eyes, the slightly snarky set of his mouth, the way his eyebrows meet in the middle. Is this some kind of magic? I ask. The boy curls his lips and looks at my mother. You're raising my daughter to believe in magic. This is what happens when you major in drama. He says drama like it's a bad word. Whatever, Dad, my mom says, sounding like a bored teenager. This is science. Plain and simple, he says to me. But I don't see anything simple about it and just shakes my head. He gives a embarrassed sigh. It should be perfectly obvious. I engineer a way to reverse sensine through circular regeneration. I stared at him. He gives, in layman's term, I discover a cure for aging. His voice shakes with excitement. In effect, I have discovered the foundation of youth. I don't know what to believe. On the other hand, he sounds just like my grandfather. I'm half tempted to see if he has any soy sauce in the pocket of his jacket. On the other hand, I'm not totally sure I believe any of it. Part of me wonders if this is just some weirdo who stole my grandfather's ring, and is tricking my mother. She's the sucker for kids with sad stories. I turned to her. Are you sure it's Grandpa? She rolled her eyes. It's him, all right. Of course it's me, the boy said indulgently. He whips out an old man's worn leather wallet and shows me her driver's license. My grandfather's cranky face stares back from the photo, and the look in his eyes is exactly the same as on the boy's face. This is so cool, I whispered. Cool? It's hysterical. Historical. They're going to give me a Nobel, his voice gets louder. Melvin Herbert Sagarsky will be a household name. My mom yawns. She clearly unimpressed. Or maybe she's just tired. It's pretty late. I'm going to bed. Why don't you bond with your granddaughter? She gives my grandfather a look. And don't put anything strange in the refrigerator. My mom tells stories of how when she was little, my grandfather would keep experiments in the refrigerator. There would be stacks of parrot dishes next to cottage cheese and butter. Then we were alone in the kitchen. My grandfather's stomach growled loudly. Got anything to eat in this place? He demands. I'm starving. There's pizza, I tell him. He stands at the counter and wolfs down the rest of the pizza. The lab assistants live on this stuff when they run experiments at night, he says. Then he goes to the fridge, takes out the milk, and pours himself a big glass. He drinks it and pours himself another. He waves the carton of milk at me and burps. Make sure you take your calcium. Everything they say about bone density is true. I lost 2 inches in the last year of my life. You shrank? The pearls of old age, he says. At least you got your hair back now, I pointed out. I got back more than my hair, his eyes glittered. My eyes are 20/20, my hearing is perfect, and my arthritis is gone, he wiggled his fingers. What did you do to get picked up at the police for? I asked. They said I was trespassing on private property, he said. I got let off with a warning. Where? My laboratory. His voice trembled with outrage. I practically built that place. I have credits on 19 of their parents, you know. You'd think they'd have some respect. I nod, even though I have no idea what a patent is. Ever since the company brought in those fast-talking investors, everything's been different. It's all maximum profits, this, and maximum risk, that. They have no respect for science. Then he yawns. The energy seems to go out of him in a rush, like a switch flicked off, and his shoulders slumped. The illusion fades, and all at once he looks like any other 13-year-old boy who needs a haircut. Where am I sleeping? He asks. Okay, that's the end of chapter 4. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. And love you guys. Bye!